So I'm in Prague, but I'm not gonna lie, getting here has been a little bit hectic, and I have been so apprehensive as per what to share on this because I really like my clinic coordinator and I really like my doctor. However, now going into the second cycle, obviously I have a lot more anxiety because the last one went so bad and the disorganization was bad, the communication was bad. Then I had a doctor screaming at me under anesthetic that I remember. Didn't get any eggs, have no explanation on why I didn't get any eggs. And now I've done all this research to find out that there could have been an explanation. Anyways, just before coming here to Prague, I booked my trip, and it's half term at the time of me filming this, so everything is more expensive, booked up, etc. And my coordinator, she was like, okay, you're good to start your injections. First of all, I told her I got my period. Didn't hear anything from her all day. And then you're supposed to start injections on day 2. Don't hear anything from her. And then I follow up with her because I'm like, did you see this? Because from my understanding, I'm supposed to start my injections the next day, but I don't have a protocol. She's like, oh, sorry, I didn't see the message. And yes, start your medication. Now, when I got that message from her, I was out and I had no reception. I responded back to her instantly, but the message wasn't going through. So it went through 2 hours later. I don't hear anything. And I'm like, hey, I don't have my protocol. I message again 3 or 4 times. Finally, I got in contact with like my concierge service, and no like disrespect to them, but they really weren't able to help with it at all. And so then the following day, which is now the 3rd day of my period, I literally just called my coordinator until she picked up. And I had sent many messages through, but my thought process is that if she can't hear her phone, like maybe it's on silent, maybe if I keep on calling, she'll see it lighting up. And eventually she did answer, and she did apologize. And first she was like, oh, I sent it to you. And I was like, no, you didn't. And then she apologized and she was like, sorry. And I'm like, well, is it even okay to start this? And by this point I was like majorly panicked because I'm like, don't I need to start this on day 2? Am I gonna screw up my whole protocol this time because we haven't started this on day 2? And I did not want to go into this again with such stress, especially after it went back so badly last time. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not impressed. I was this close to just scrapping the price of my flight because the Airbnb you could have canceled, and just going into it properly for the next cycle. But I have some other trips that I need to go on and stuff, and I ended up working out, but I don't like being stressed.